Today I'm going to take you through my monthly reset, one of my favorite routines for staying focused, inspired, and organized. I love monthly resets because they create this intentional time to check in with ourselves and realign with building the type of life that we want to. And honestly, there's just something that feels so good about a reset. I've been doing this for roughly a year and a half now, and it has been a game changer for me. So go ahead and grab a notebook or your digital planner, and we're going to break this down step by step. Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Brianna, and around here we chat everything self-improvement, wellness, and becoming your best self. So if that is what you are looking to do, you should subscribe and stick around. So before we fully dive into it, I just want to say that one, this is my reset process, but feel free to play around with it, do what feels best for you. You can make this a 15-minute reset, or you can make an entire reset day. And two, the whole point of all of these steps, this whole process, is to help you create the life that you want. So we have to actually do the thing. Don't just watch the video. So this is your homework, to do these steps. Homework, but like fun homework. Step one is reflection, and I get it. It is so tempting to skip over this part, but reflection and journaling are some of the most useful tools that we have. We can use it to help get more in tune with what's going on internally. We can use it to get our brain to focus on the good in our lives and what's actually going well. And we can use it to actually learn from what's maybe not going so well, or what happened when we didn't hit a goal, or just general life lessons that are coming our way, which is honestly a life hack to actually learn the lessons that are being presented to us. So here are a few questions that I love to ask myself. What can I celebrate? What is going well, or what went well? Where am I showing up how I want to? Where am I not? And how can I adjust? What were the learning opportunities from this past month? And is there anything I want to change in the coming month? You don't need to overthink this. It can be as simple as just jotting down some bullet points, but trust me, it is worth taking the time. Even if your brain is just like, nope, we're gonna skip that part. Actually celebrating our wins and getting clarity around where things didn't quite work so well helps us have a better idea of where to direct our energy moving forward. So you can keep it pretty simple, you can keep it there. I personally am adding a little bit more this year because at the end of 2024, I was doing a yearly reflection, and I found myself just really wishing that I had taken time at the end of each month to do a very specific reflection from the month to get a better idea of where I was really at. So this year, each month, I'm going to have a dedicated journal entry just for the end of the year for me to look back on and get a better idea of what I was going through, what I was feeling, and just how things went throughout the year. So I am adding questions like, what were some of my favorite experiences from this past month? What specific moments made me feel excited or lit up or stood out as me showing up as the version of myself that I really enjoy being? Were there any tough moments this month? What felt supportive in these moments, and what did I learn? What am I currently excited about or looking forward to? And is there anything that I want to remind future me? Maybe to just give some context to future me who is doing a year-end reflection for 2025 of what I was kind of going through or navigating, or something that I just really want future me to remember. So once we've answered some reflection questions, we are going to refocus. I find that this is something that we all need. It's something that we need. I don't know about you, but I am someone who can very easily lose focus on my goals and get just wrapped up in my day-to-day things. And maybe not let them go completely, but I have found for me it is so useful to have specific practices that help me really stay focused on my goals, and especially to help me feel re-inspired and just really clear on what it is that I'm working toward. So step two is to refocus. Refocus on what we want to change or work toward. Refocus on what is meaningful to us. Refocus on the actions and habits that are going to get us where we want to go. This is all about getting intentional and setting yourself up for success, because when our goals are clear and actionable, we are so much more likely to actually do the thing. I like to have a few specific goals or focuses for each month. You can have others, but these are what you have in your brain as what you're prioritizing. And if you already set yearly or quarterly or monthly goals ahead of time, this is a great time to reflect back on those and realign with those. Or if not, then you can just take an ultimate goal that you have, or a change that you want to see in your life and use that to inform what your goal or focus for the month is going to be. I personally like to have this all written out somewhere. I love to have a visual. So either in a notebook or digitally, I like to have laid out what my goals and focuses are for the month. And then I get clear on the specific actions that will support that goal or help move the needle toward that goal. And then I get clear on the details around those actions, like the what, when, where, and how. And then I put all of that in my calendar. I put it in my schedule and I'm like, here's what we're doing, here's how we're doing it, here's when we're doing it. And that way there's less decision making. It's not super ambiguous. It's not like, oh, I want to eat healthier throughout this month. It's here's exactly what I'm aiming to do to align with my goal or focus for the month. And that just helps remind my brain to prioritize and actually do these actions. Now, if you're pretty good at this part, not so great at the actually doing it part, even when it's in your calendar and you've told yourself, hey, this is what I'm going to do, I have other videos on that, so you can check them out here. But for example, a goal or focus of mine for February is to upload 1 YouTube video a week. So that means that I need to go and look at my calendar and make sure I am planning out time to plan, film, edit, and upload videos. Another goal of mine in February is to attend a networking event. So I need to make sure that I go and look up events in my area, pick one, and sign up for it. The third thing that I like to do for my monthly reset is to get organized. There's something just so satisfying about setting your mental and physical space for a fresh start. So when it comes to the organization piece, really do what feels good for you. I personally like to look over my calendar and just get a good sense of what all is going on over the month. And then I also like to use it as a time to deep clean my house. I usually keep things pretty clean and organized, but it may serve as a time to do a little extra cleaning or to do a little extra organizing around my house. Add in things that would feel like a really good reset for you. Maybe you go through your phone and clean it out, or go through your pictures and delete all the screenshots that you probably are not going to look back on. Maybe you use this as a time to clean out your email or organize your schedule or do certain chores, or maybe as a time to meal plan for the month. So it doesn't really matter what you do, you just want to find something that feels really good for you. What feels like a reset for you, or what would bring a little more ease into your life. And the last thing I love including in my reset is recharge time. Intentionally making time for things that fill up my cup and bring me joy. So take time to do something for you, something that feels like you are filling your cup up and that will help you be the best version of you. Maybe you set aside time to go on a date with yourself and you go read a book in a cute coffee shop or hang out in the park. Maybe for you it's spending time with people that you really love, or setting aside time to engage in a hobby that you really enjoy. Whatever it is for you, make sure that you do something that helps you feel your best. So a framework that you can use for your monthly reset is to reflect, refocus, set your focus and goals, and then get specific on what actions would actually support those, reset and organize, and recharge. And I highly recommend writing down the process that you want to follow so that when the next month comes, you don't even have to think about it. You just have to reflect on the list that you have and then just check things off as you go. Make it super simple and easy. The more that we can take decision making out of things, the more likely we are to just do it. But that is it. That is the monthly reset. These truly can be so helpful for helping you live more intentionally and stay more organized, which can be really helpful for helping you achieve your goals. But that being said, the last thing that you want is for this to just end up being something on your to-do list. So make it fun. See it as something that you're doing for you. Make it a vibe. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for future content. If you want more from me, make sure to subscribe to my weekly newsletter where I send out weekly action steps and perspectives to help you grow and change in the ways that you want to. Thanks so much for watching. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you in the next video.